That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. It's really weird. I was thinking about this. If I don't start, who does? Like, neither of you seem to jump at the bit. So,
I mean, I can start.
actually, some feedback I got was we're too no, but we're too we're too So, have you guys got anything? Like, it makes it too abrupt for a change. Like, I think people want a more flowing conversation. So, whoever said that, fuck you. We're gonna go our own way. Josh, what you got for
We're
us?
actually going to go way off central.
God damn. What do you... How many followers your podcast got, mate?
Someone goes to me, you like out at the city the other night. They're like, mate, you guys are putting Canberra on the map. Hey, we needed this. Like,
What did you say? You realise it's the capital of Australia. Yeah?
no, I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, probably averaging about 30 likes a photo now. Really kicking some goals.
We are Canberra.
Yeah,
Unreal.
exactly. What comes to mind when you think Canberra?
Oh, the way our Central boys, surely just.
Without a doubt.
Bing bong. Oh, tell Harper what that girl said about falling asleep.
Oh, it wasn't a girl. So this bloke
That's even worse.
And shout out to him. No. Shout out to Nick Lawton. Him and I went to high school together, and I probably haven't spoken to him. And now that I really think about it, like 4 or 5 years, unless I ran into him. And he saw me. I was like, "Hey man, how are you?" And he was like, "Dude, I listen to your podcast and Joe Rogan when I like to fall asleep." He was like, "I struggle falling asleep, and it just helps me." And I was like, I don't know how to take that. I was like, man, like I appreciate that. Like, thank you so much, because at least you're listening for
just the listening.
the average 7 minutes it takes before someone falls asleep. But yeah, like, hey, Nick, if you're listening to this now and you're lying in bed, mate, sweet dreams. Love you, and good night.
What message does this send if people are using us to fall asleep?
Yeah,
Dude, that's fine.
that just means our listening base is like full of spastic. Imagine, could you fall asleep listening to yourself? Or any of our friends?
Nah.
I have fallen asleep listening to myself because I was trying to remember something. Like, I'd written a speech. I needed to know it without, like, palm cards or anything. So I'd, like,
So it was
play
a really
it on a
boring
loop.
speech.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, it was pretty interesting. It was about, like, fighter planes and stuff. But I still just...
cool.
Yeah, I listened to it on a loop for, like, 3 nights in a row just to, like, cement it.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought you just meant talking to yourself. And you just fell asleep.
No. Yeah, like, I'd recorded
recorded.
myself talking and then played it on a loop.
So you've been doing this for years, mate.
So that's sort of a listening as a learning tool, like falling
Yeah,
asleep as opposed to, actually needing it to drown out how loud your thoughts are.
And they are loud.
There's a lot more demons here than I remember.
We should touch on the fact that we were asked to do one episode on Erotic Crime, and we went away and we did do a bit of research, and it will be happening. But mostly Harper just doesn't care about this podcast as much as Joel and myself, so he hasn't done it.
I also can't retain the knowledge. But
I watched the movie Chopper, so I'm ready to fucking rock and roll. But
Mate, I've seen heaps of Underbelly, so...
oh, fuck, we're
Game
waiting on
on.
Joel then.
I listen to 2 podcasts.
Yeah. What's the other one, apart from ours?
What was it called?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Australian True Crimes podcast.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Fuck.
Pretty specific.
Pretty aptly named. So I just got to bring this up because my mum and her friends from work want me to talk about it, and I know I sound fucking excited.
Is it about saying the word cunt profusely?
No, but mum wasn't wrapped.
Funny
It was more about eating the skin on kiwi fruit.
Ooh.
Do you guys do it?
I don't do it.
I
But
don't
like it's not a disgusting skin.
Yeah,
Rub the
I
hair
assume
off.
you do.
Depends. If I'm putting it in a smoothie, skin goes off.
Weird
Because
assumption.
that makes a weird texture.
He's a bush tucker. Look
He's
at
a
me.
gross dude.
Look at him. He's this kind of cut that would see like a roo at the side of the road and take off the leg because it was still intact.
Nah, I wouldn't quite go that far.
Your uncle with the orange peel? Or mandarin peel? Was it your
Is that
uncle?
not your family?
No, fuck no, it's not my family.
I don't remember anything about my family and a mandarin peel.
Someone said that they had been told by someone in their family when you got a mandarin, you eat it because, you know, if you take the time to peel it, you get shot. Whereas if you get it and you just eat it, then you.
That was not me.
I could have sworn you were saying somebody in your family went to war.
Dude, that is not my
and he
family.
just ate the orange like with the peel because he's like, and you're like, why
That
the
was
fuck did you do
definitely one of you two.
that? I don't.
I was no, it wasn't me. I've never heard
eat-
anything like that.
I've never eaten orange with a peel / mandarin with a peel.
Well,
And
here's the
only
thing.
you two have, so it's one of you two. Figure it out.
Hold on, this has led into my next topic brilliantly, which is: are there any fruits that you eat really weirdly?
Bananas. If you get a banana,
Dude, I was about to talk
you
about
fit the
this.
whole thing down your throat. No,
Upside down? Peel it
no,
upside down?
You're
Oh,
weird.
that's weird.
You're weird.
No, because
Gross.
apparently that means... Because that's how monkeys eat them.
Oh, the thing, the little
The little
stringy
strings
bits.
that don't... Yeah, they
I've
don't
heard
come
of it. I
up.
never did it.
Yeah, I've never done it, but I've been meaning to. And I think you don't get the little gross black bit at the end. So,
So if you get your
Yeah, well-
banana and you've got it like just laying there horizontally, and you take a bite from the end, but like gnaw at it like a, I don't know.
skin off, I assume. Yeah.
And it's actually made in like 3 triangle
Yeah,
segments, and you can like bite out and like peel out triangles.
Yeah,
I have
right.
taken one, like, run a knife through it and take one apart before. That's kind of fun.
They used to do that a lot.
Oh, yeah, I think I get what you mean.
Do you guys peel bananas in a particular way?
Wait, so they're done like it's like 3 triangular prisms sort of like
Oh, yeah,
joined
yeah,
together,
yeah.
that's what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Peel bananas a particular way. If they're a little bit like underripe, I'll lightly, ever so lightly, if you just score the top with a knife, it just makes it really easy to pop and peel. But no, just peel normally.
Yes,
I think.
because we all have a knife.
Yeah,
and
imagine
driving
going to
and
eat a banana
whatnot.
and go, fuck.
Fine.
Eating a banana with a knife.
Oh, I usually get them out of the kitchen. If you're fucking driving, just quickly pull the key out of the ignition, cut your fucking banana peel, and hope your wheel doesn't lock up.
I had a real hard time starting a car the other day that had the keyless ignition.
Yeah, right. Couldn't find the push button.
Yeah, you had to have clutch
didn't even
in,
know
but
that, and I didn't even know that you had to have the clutch in. It was a series of events. I thought you could have sworn you had to like place the keys on like a pad or something, but no. Nothing.
And you guys ever eat orange peels growing up? Now that you said that,
I'm
No.
pretty sure we discussed this already.
Yeah, we
I've
have.
definitely
And Aiden's family member has been
no
at war.
one ever did that. I do not remember that at all.
I've definitely eaten orange peel. Like,
I've eaten an orange peel. Yeah, maybe it was you.
No,
No,
because
no,
you
no.
said it was surprisingly nice.
all right, let's go back and listen to the podcast. Let's work it out. Oh,
Let's get someone to message us and tell us. Do you reckon somebody know which podcast it was from?
probably not.
No fucking chance.
Do you reckon anybody's listened to enough of our podcasts enough to understand and work out who actually said it?
Joel, because he edits them.
Yeah, you're right. Joe, you should know this.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I leave things in that I don't mean to leave in.
You're right.
We did learn that actually. In one of the recent weeks, you said something.
So I don't know if you listened to it, Harper, but there was a bit of a racist joke.
I mean,
in the
there's been a
last
few, but which one?
podcast. Aiden said something, and he's like, "I'm not even fucking Afghan," and I said, "Well, dirt's dirt, isn't it?" And then,
I do
just
recall
a
this one.
friendly little joke, and I sent it to Triple G saying, "Yeah, this is the sort of shit that we need to cut out." But I never ended up cutting it out. I just forgot.
Well, here's the thing. He thought he did, and then I said, "Nah, Joel, I listened to our podcast at work today. Like, you definitely left it in." Fuck.
I was so against him. I was like, "No, I know. I like put the 2 blade marks on the audio track. I just don't know if I deleted it."
Actually, speaking of offence, I was listening to Dave Chappelle's like new comedy special that's out on Netflix last night. Fucking hilarious. But some of the shit he said, I felt nervous listening to it. Like, I was in my room by myself going to sleep, and I felt like, fuck it, am I going to get in trouble for listening to something that's this bad even though no one's around? Like, I felt uncomfortable. And then I was like, actually, why the fuck would I? But my initial reaction was like, fuck, is there any lesbians or feminists around? Like, he said some funny shit in it. Like, he said, you know, he's like, eventually sort of described, you know, if you have a dick, you have to really stay out of the abortion argument. But he said, women, if you're allowed to kill it, I'm allowed to abandon it. That's fucking funny.
Have you guys heard Dave Chappelle's like bus hostage? routine?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Instant classic.
it's gold. You've got to. I won't even like explain it now because it'll ruin it. But
I'll listen to it
yeah,
tonight.
listen to it, and everybody listening to this,
Go
if
and listen
anyone,
to it.
should listen to it because it's classic.
Absolutely.
You know what would have been cool? If we won a mic from the Titancast competition.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet.
Okay, well now, you know what? I've been saying for a while what our relationship with Titancast should be like. And now that it's been announced, first of all, 2 Drunk Mums, congratulations, winners. Second of all, rigged. Let me explain why. They are not going to want to send a mic, and Joel made this point, actually, so I'm just parroting back what he said, so I can't get in trouble. They're not going to want to send a mic all the way to fucking Australia.
Yeah, it's probably a good call.
Then they got to write upside down on the thing so we can read it.
Absolutely. Exactly, that sort of shit.
Have you guys listened to the Family podcast?
The which, sorry?
The Titancast Family podcast?
No, I haven't.
Nor have I. Do I want to? Nah. I know we were invited, but fuck, it was that like
It was in the middle of our day.
yeah, some ungodly hour. And I was like, fuck.
Oh wait, was there like a big one with everyone?
Yeah.
Oh
everyone,
wow.
and I think they were maybe doing some sort of game show or something.
Thanks, family. Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna say though.
That would have been ridiculously hard to like.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was fucking hard for us, like, not talking over each other when we were Skyping with Triple G.
My goodness.
Think about, like, how many podcasts were there? I think it was, like, a few. It was definitely a few.
How many do we have in the family? Like 12?
Yeah, I think it's about 12 now. And I think they're capping at 15 for, like, the first stage of it.
Probably a good idea. You guys ever notice how the good guys in any situation, they're never good enough or, like, skilled enough or strong enough or whatever to win by themselves? They've always got some bullshit about, like, oh, it was their friends who helped them through the whole way along, or their family helped them through, or they went through all this training after some devastating loss or something like that. You never see a situation where the good guy's actually like, yeah, no, like, you know, I can just beat this guy without all this other hassle.
Is this a comment of real life or movies and shows?
No, definitely like movies and TV.
How could it be real life?
Oh, like any cunt who's ever won the Oscars goes, first of all, I gotta thank my
Oh, yeah,
family.
true, I guess.
I gotta thank God, and it's like, no one's ever gone up and gone, I'm just a sick cunt. Like, fuck, I do some cool shit.
Knew this was coming. I am good.
If someone did that though, we would ridicule the shit out of them. But no, like superheroes and all that sort of stuff, they always need like their friends and family, or they need, you know, they need some special equipment or something like that. No one's ever just good enough to win by themselves.
I mean,
That annoys me.
yeah, and very rarely, you're right, very rarely are they able to win in the first instance.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, in no movie do they win the first battle and then win the second final battle. It's usually losers first smaller battle.
Scrapes by in the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, see, I want to get a movie where it's just like, from the beginning, it's just the superhero prepping for this massive fight that they know is going to be tough, and then they come through because they were actually just that good.
But I think it's just because you need action early on to keep you engaged, right?
Yeah, probably.
You know what annoys me the most? That all of them have to have like a existential crisis happen to them, like parents die or granddad gets shot or something. But like, I just want to see a superhero movie where the, I don't know, dude or a girl is just like kicks ass, like they just piss excellence, like they're just undeniably good, had everything like just spoon fed to them because they're just so fantastic.
Anything bad happened to Green Lantern?
I mean, his dad.
Oh yeah, his dad
died,
died.
didn't he?
Dad died.
There's a good start to that film. How he's like up in the plane. Pretty sure that's Green Lantern.
I feel like it's unfair to actually say anything good about that film.
No, I thought the start of it was cracking. Like, spoiler alert. Spoiler
That's
alert.
the whitest like adjective I've ever heard.
A cracker saying it's cracking.
There's two of these AI robot planes, and he's meant to be having a dogfight with them.
True.
Oh yeah.
And he knows that they only have a ceiling of so high, so he just flies above that. breaches the ceiling on his own plane, and his own plane stalls. But he still beats the other two planes, which is sick.
Because the other two didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't readjust like he can. I mean, his plane also blew up, but still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thought it was a great start.
I want to talk to you guys about malicious compliance. So, at my work, we are recently having sort of our they're becoming a bit more strict on what we can and can't wear in terms of like a casual dress. Now, let's say, for example, I have to wear business attire every day. I've said, okay, because all those specified is, let's say it's like jacket, suit pants, whatever. I want to know if I can wear that but have it be all ridiculously like bright colours with a floral pattern, like maliciously compliant, but being a real dick about it.
Yeah, you just bend the rules to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've definitely thought about doing it. There's definitely been situations where I was like, oh, I could do this sort of thing, and it would really piss people off. But I've never been in a situation where I felt I had to that or had to resort
It's
to
like
that.
where all the
sort of message.
tradies started wearing kilts to work.
Did they?
Yeah. Well, not all of them, but a few of them. I don't know.
Sick cunts.
I don't know why. I can't remember why. Or it's like slamming the door when your parents ask you to close it.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly being maliciously
that's true.
compliant. Or don't drag your feet so you stomp your feet. Little fun fact. Most people, at least our age would know the, like you wouldn't steal a car ad.
Yeah, yep. At the start of your movies and whatnot.
Yeah.
What
So
one's
you
that?
wouldn't.
No,
So?
I'm kidding. Yeah.
So what if I told you that they used that music was copyright for that ad? They did not have rights to that music.
That's hilarious.
They stole the music for their
Jeez.
you wouldn't steal, like you wouldn't. Their copyright ad, they used copyright music, like.
Is that why you don't see it anymore?
Oh, I assume it plays a part.
I cannot
It's also
believe that.
shit. So.
Also because nobody steals DVDs or pirates anything anymore. It's all online anyway.
Pirate Bay is starting to make a return.
Really?
Yeah, now that there's so many like Netflix and Stan and whatnot, and
Disney Plus is coming out.
yeah, and everything's got particular movies anyway. Everyone's just going, well, it's just like it used to be, so we'll just go back to Pirate Bay, which, yeah, it was inevitable.
Geocon got a lawsuit the other day.
Ooh,
I heard about this. What was it? 9 mil for fake advertising or
Yeah.
something?
Fucking hilarious too. You know the new buildings they're putting up in Woden?
Yeah,
I assume they're next to the big roundabout there.
pretty
And,
close.
Yeah. They've just been telling everybody that the tram's going to stop through there, like right at your doorstep.
Oh no!
I did hear that, and they did something else. It was another thing tram related as well.
And they don't even know where the tram's going. It
Well,
will.
I don't actually think the plans for stage 2 have been released yet. I don't actually know if there's a way for them to know. But no, I heard about that.
I mean, provided it goes near Woden, then they're pretty well right, but that's pretty bad.
fucking hilarious.
I don't know how people could have been so stupid to believe like that.
I don't think that's the point.
I don't
I
follow
could-
the
I could-
tram. I would have fucking thought it. I would have. Oh, he's sick.
I can I could falsely advertise anything, and even though no one's going to believe it, I could still get sued for it. For
Yeah, that's
example,
true.
Red Bull got sued successfully for the Red Bull will give you wings ad, knowing full well that it won't give anyone wings.
Really?
Someone did it in the States.
Yeah,
I think.
same with Lynx, because he didn't get a girlfriend out of wearing it. All the ads have all the girls hanging off him, and he's like, nah.
you've got to ask the question: at what point is the absurdism, not obvious enough?
Red Bull to pay Canadians who did not receive wings after drinking it.
My goodness.
Fucking Canadians.
See, no, that sounds like a Batuta article.
It does, but no.
Here's what I think though. It's sort of bullshit. In the sense that in the same way that people shouldn't take comedy literally and take it offensively, I don't think you should be allowed to sue for that.
No, because it's absurdism. Like,
But what's like, I think it's equally as funny though that someone's managed to successfully win a lawsuit as it is. Like, it's funnier that someone's won that lawsuit than it is that they've made the ad.
yeah,
That's like the police putting an ad out for being on your phone while driving, and then the police see the ad and go and fucking arrest the person that's in the ad on their phone.
yeah.
I speaking of police, I saw a Facebook post today, and this guy who I went to school with, like, pretty good dude. Like, I don't know him personally very well, but if I seen him, I'll maybe say hey or something, do the head nod type thing. But there was a post on Facebook, and it was like, at A will be your purge partner, and he's tagged ACT Policing and gone, well, this is awkward. And I went, that's actually fucking hilarious. Like,
That is funny. How did they react? Did you see?
I don't know if they got a reaction. I dare say they didn't.
It was like Connor tagging his mum in that meme that one time.
The top shagger thing.
Yeah.
don't worry, your son's a top shagger.
I was watching one of the Sidemen videos, and it was like a stranger's guess thing, and they get like secrets from the Sidemen and get strangers to guess based on appearances. Like, which one has had their mum spit in their mouth? And they go to like KSI and be like, I think you probably like a cultural thing.
Oh, no.
Holy shit.
He's like,
What
what
do
do you
they
mean?
do?
Like, did you? I spit in your mouth.
He's Nigerian, hey?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's funny.
Oh, that's good. It was like, which one has fucked their cousin? They'll go to this weird looking cunt, like, you just look like someone. So it was like, that was a lie. None of us has fucked their cousin. Like, sorry.
Yeah, that's hurtful as fuck.
Surely that says something about you, though. If you look like you fuck your cousin, there's something wrong. We don't know what it is, but you need to fix it, whatever it is.
Josh, mate, you're going to leave with something.
What are the two most different things you can think of? Like polar opposites.
Well, isn't it the essential, like, what do you mean, high and low?
Real quick. Panda porn. Doritos that taste like feet. That's just quickly off the top of the
That's pretty good, but like I could still make some.
So two things
Pandas
that...
have feet.
Exactly, like pandas have feet, and like they would, the feet of the pandas would feature in the porn somehow, and then just like that. No, but like, it's back to the original question. You know, what are two things that are just completely, utterly opposite? You know, so what's the opposite of a toothbrush?
Arsehole.
How do you define the opposite of a toothbrush? Is it something that you don't like? Is it just anything that you don't use to clean your teeth?
Wouldn't it be like the opposite of a toothbrush?
What's an anti-brush? What's an anti-toothbrush?
Well, think about what is a toothbrush the anti of. So it's like plaque and like build up.
No, see, that's pretty good. I like that. That's
You get what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah, like
But-
you use. It's like what's the opposite of venom? Anti-venom.
Yeah, see, that works straight away.
What counteracts plaque? Toothbrush.
Or toothpaste.
Yeah, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Toothpaste. 0.1% of dentists.
Well, okay, when do they take those dentist polls?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, can we just get some dentist contacts?
Fuck, not
Did
one is
you-
dumb enough to listen to this shit. Not a fucking chance.
Hey, maybe to go to sleep with.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the patients to sleep.
Yeah, we're just going to put you under some actually Canberra's local anaesthetic.
What's the opposite of a table?
A what?
A table.
Well, the first word that comes to mind is a chair, but
No, they supplement each other.
yeah, exactly.
Opposite
So
of a
you've gotta-
table is a sinkhole, because a table supports shit. Sinkhole fucking...
I'm just thinking, like, you know how in a lot of Asian cultures, you know, you'll sit down like on your hands and or not.
Yeah, I
hands,
was going to say floor, but
but what if it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like,
A Japanese house.
well, it's one of those little tables, but it's just the other way around. It's flipped over. It's like you're on your knees on like one platform, and then you've got to reach lower to actually get to the food.
Fuck, could you imagine? How
Oh, it'd
bad
be terrible.
would that way of life be?
I can't imagine just sitting on my knees eating anything other than dick. Like it.
I watched an episode of South Park the other night, and they're at like SeaWorld, and they're getting kisses with the dolphins and getting photos taken. Then they're like, oh, what's that noise? And it's the Japanese come and they just start stabbing the dolphins and the whales. And they're like, yeah, none of us know why the Japanese love to kill whales or dolphins, but they do it. And we've got a message from the Japanese president right now, and he's like, fuck you, a whale? Fuck you, a dolphin. Fuck, it was good, just like a...
I'm keeping this. Direct quote from South Park, not racist.
Not our opinion.
I'm fairly certain that whaling is something that the Japanese have done for like centuries, right? And then it became really popular with other cultures. So they're the ones that like really fucked up whale populations. Because the way Japanese do it, if other people didn't step in and the rest of the world wasn't fucking up the environment, it would actually be fairly sustainable. Like maybe not ideal. They could probably trim it back a bit, but not like a massive issue, right? The rest of the world's fucked up all the whales and dolphins, and now the Japanese are the bad guys for continuing to do the same thing that they did ages back. Don't get me wrong, I'm not for it, and I don't think they should do it at least anywhere near us, so that at least there is some sort of environment that's like, you know, alright for them. But
Stan goes on like a TV show, like Discovery Channel TV show, like, you know, you got like, I don't know, Alaskan truckers and shit, or like big crab fishing, whatever the fuck.
Oh, like big game hunters or something.
Yeah, sort of like that. And they're
American gold diggers.
they're like pirates or something, and they stop whale watchers, and he goes on there, but they don't do anything. They just throw like stinky butter at their boats and stuff. Like, haha, you stink now. But like Stan blew up one of their boats, and that, like he made the show like skyrocket with ratings. And then at one stage, the president was like, "Fuck this kid," and they just got they look like kamikaze planes at whales. Fucking hilarious. Oh, they go underwater and it's like, and then just whale bones come up. Oh, you guys ever shit yourself?
Not
yes.
like since
Accidentally.
Yeah, it was always voluntary. It's mostly just, you know, when you're really into a game, so you just shit yourself and then you go to the toilet. No. But
Like as a little kid, did you?
as a kid, yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think probably once in kindy or something. Like, definitely would have happened.
Yeah.
But past, I could say confidently past year one, not a chance.
It's sort of funny because, like, as a little kid, you know, it's sort of expected that you'd shit yourself at least once or twice.
Why? Why can kids? I swear they're like developed enough to have the strength, like from a sphincter perspective, to hold it in until you get to the bathroom. I blame teachers, because if the kid can just run out of the room and go to the bathroom, no problem. The kid
that's
has
true.
to go, "Miss, can I please go to the toilet?" Let the kids go to the shitter. Fuck. Sorry, carry on.
I thought you were gonna like start just digging into little kids. Like, why do they get to shit themselves and we don't? What?
Do
What-
tradies shit themselves?
Tradies?
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, I reckon.
Like, 'cause
that'd
that's
be
the
pretty
thing,
At
bad.
least 3 people in my company have done it. Gone like, I've just shit myself. I'm going home.
It's almost a ticket home. You'd almost drop a nug and
Yeah.
like show someone
I'm
just to
almost
get to
positive
go home
people
early.
do it just to go home.
I can't imagine shitting myself.
Imagine
And
wanting to go
tradies
home
seem
that
to do
bad.
it. Sorry?
Imagine wanting to go home from work that bad that you just shit yourself and go, yes.
I reckon one day I'm gonna have one in the tank, like while I'm on my way home or something. I'll get pulled over by a cop and I will just push. I'll just send it out and be like, "Yeah, look, sorry mate, sorry I was speeding.
I shut myself.
I have just shut myself." You've like, yeah, there's nothing I could do. And hopefully, I hope to God that he just is like, "Yeah, all right, whatever, just Go slow.
how
from
bad
there.
There's
would you
not a
feel?
jury. There's not a jury of the land that would convict you.
Exactly.
Imagine if the cop just like made you sit there and wait, and then just came back with a hefty ticket. That's what I'd do. if I
You'd
was a
have
cop.
you'd have to throw it at him. You'd have to just take the undies off and give a good old sling.
That'd be the way to get. Well, yeah. What are the best ways to get out of a speeding ticket? I know a lot of girls cry.
Flash tits. Doesn't work for me, but. Lame, but
I wish there were
Hope
more
someone got a
like gay
kick.
cops out there. That way I could actually flash them with something and they'd be oh, ooh, ooh.
I couldn't. I got a shit
You
dick.
go to jail.
Yeah, well. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, that's what will happen.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
because
probably.
by your logic, if there was a female cop, you could whip it out and get out of a ticket.
Nah,
Not
because
a
females
chance.
don't appreciate that sort of thing. Whereas males, regardless of whether you're a straight or a gay male, there's a part of you that still has that, like...
Oh, put
A
it
public,
away, mate.
private
Yeah.
part in any situation, you're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you hold your hand out to like block the view, but you have your fingers really spread apart. Like, oh, come on.
It's just, oh, no. Oh, please don't.
Oh no, brings your phone out. Oh yeah, put it away.
I don't want to see this, mate.
Oh, look
Put
what
it away.
accidentally happened. Oh.
What would you? How would you go about it? Getting
I
out
don't
of a
know.
ticket.
Pissing in my mouth came to mind.
How does
Did
that
not
get you
work
out of the
for Tom
ticket?
Carney.
If anything, that got him in more trouble.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, but he wasn't in a car, was he?
Yeah, that's true.
What do you reckon they'd do? Like, what would you do?
Stop that.
If you, yeah,
Stop it. Spray you with a water
bear
bottle.
fucker.
like a cat in trouble.
What if they just came in, like, knocked on your window, you roll it down, and you just had a pair of nail clippers, and you just got your big toe up, and you just like cut it right back in front of them. Just really assert dominance.
Wait, are you talking like doing something
This cunt's crazy.
that, like, yeah, that makes you seem like a nutcase? Like,
I don't know if you
Something
guys
that
seen those.
you'd
seen
see
those-
and you want to vomit.
I don't know if you guys have seen those memes at the moment, but it makes me feel ill.
With the
Thinking
tooth?
about the tooth and the nail clippers.
oh,
Imagine doing that.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
What are you
I'll be
speeding?
like, oh, have a good day, mate. Oh, fuck.
I mean, if it's gonna be like a big enough fine, you just like bite a finger off or something, like a non-essential one, like the ring finger.
Bite a finger off.
Yeah, like-
what?
Crazy.
How
I would
big would your fine be? What fine is big enough? What amount of money would you have? Like, how much money would I have to give you to bite your finger off?
Depends how much is a pack of Winnie Blues these days.
Don't know.
God, that was quick.
That really rolled off the tongue.
I think I'd prefer to bite a finger off than fucking nail clipping me teeth.
Yeah.
You can put a finger back on, I guess. I don't know if you can.
Oh, you can definitely get tooth surgery done.
Yeah,
feel like that'd
I've
be
had
more
root
expensive.
canal. It's not.
Definitely.
It's not super fun.
Would
And
you
that's
rather?
like that's a simple procedure.
Would you rather toe clipper off a toe, or bite off a finger?
Like, toe clip all the way through a toe.
Oh, let's just pretend it's a big fuck off pair of toe clippers.
Oh,
Like-
surely. Like, because I've got a pair of toe clippers that, if they were bigger, they're essentially just side cutters.
Yeah, right.
So I just rock like snip done.
Probably off with the toe. I feel
Yeah.
like you could just go like 1, 2,
Hold
3
up.
and just.
Ring finger, bite off, or big toe cut off.
Or
A
it'd have
big
to be
toe
ring
is
finger.
massive. Big toe is like a massive deal for walking.
Yeah, if you don't have that, you don't have balance. Same with pinky toes. Need pinky toes for balance.
What are the three in the middle do?
Pretty much nothing.
2/3 of fuck all.
I mean, you get some good force in them. You tend to jump off them quite a bit, so.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, I'm a dickhead. You know what?
He doesn't know. He jumps flat.
I should talk. Look, no, we're not talking about this. Should talk about the fact that I want to talk about our podcast with Triple G quickly. Now, here's the thing. First of all, if you listened to last week, apologies. We're trying to fix it up. It might be fixed already by the time you hear this. It cut out at about 12 minutes. The Titlecast guy reckons 18. I reckon it cut out at 12. Anyway, either way. We're going to try and get that up and running. But I just found the Triple G people were laughing at our jokes. a lot more than we were at theirs.
Do you reckon they were laughing at us or with us?
I dare say at us for a
Yeah.
lot of it. It felt like that. Not like nothing against them, because don't get me wrong, I had a great time, and you know, you guys are cute with it out and about and everything, but
Sorry.
Suri.
Tash was a bit wild with the. She threw a few "fuck me with the forks" out there. Did you notice that? I was like, God, this is wild.
That's a good.
Could you imagine that?
Fucking someone with a fork.
Yeah.
Fucking awful. So
I've
that's
seen some
worse
pretty
than
big
saying I'll
forks.
fuck you with scissors, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Because
good.
think about scissors closed. Just,
Yeah.
Would you rather burn or drown?
I go burn.
I think I'd have to go drown.
Yeah, I think drown could be quicker.
Nah.
You
You reckon? No, I reckon burn alive, because I think at some point surely you pass out from the pain quicker. Whereas like drowning, your brain's active for like 3 minutes without the O2.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's meant to be far more peaceful.
Yeah, apparently. Which I cannot, like, for the life of me, fathom as a peaceful death.
Yeah, and then again, it just depends. Are you good at like fucking? Are you good with water? Are you good with the feeling of like not being able to draw breath? Probably not. Oh, they've got a semen like vape now. Semen
What?
flavored vape apparently in America.
Would you try it?
That's what Thomas said. He's like, you'd try it, wouldn't you? But if it's a liquid, which all vapes are,
It's
then it's
probably
just
actual
cum.
semen. Well, yeah.
This
Okay.
is no, they don't actually have this. This is just a prank that like some people pulled on someone. They were, oh, try this semen flavored vape. They're, oh, all right, that's a bit weird.
Okay, so I think it's only fair that we talk about this. We've got a little video on Instagram / promotion going at the moment about our meat pie vlog, which we're planning on driving around. And at the moment, we've talked about driving around New South Wales for a couple of days, mostly up and down sort of the coast, trying different pies. And we've had one lady say the Robertson Pie Shop, which I've had, and it's a decent pie. They claim best pies in the world. We'll be the judge of that.
That's
I
an
think.
incredible call.
Sutton Bakery, and I've said that's a bit like, I like how none of them are in Canberra, and he said it's only 15 minutes outside of Canberra, the south side from us champions.
Sutton
No, 30
Bakery
minutes.
is good.
Hank's Kitchen in Grafton, New South Wales. Do you know where Grafton is?
It's pretty far up there.
Fucking just south of Tweed.
not in Sydney.
Not between Canberra, Sydney, and Melbourne. Darcy said Chisholm Bakery, obviously.
No, yeah.
Fucking
Darcy,
idiot.
you're dumb. All right. Last time you lived here, there might have been a Chisholm Bakery. There is no longer.
And this guy named,
Do a good pie.
well, Aaron, has said Braidwood Bakery, best pies in Australia. Hashtag Braidwood Bakery.
They are pretty good there.
They're
Give 'em
pretty
that.
good there.
Although also, yeah,
Best pies in Australia, mate. That's something who's cool. We've also had a couple people let us know and write in, and
like everybody claims that their pie is the best. Bemboka, they apparently do the world's best pie.
Nimitaville.
Yeah, Nimitaville.
Barrowang.
There's heaps of places that say that they do a great. You know what else we need to do? We do need to consider the fact that like 7-Eleven does pies as well.
Nah, fucking hell. Get
Oh, we're
food
gonna have to
poisoning.
check it.
No, their sausage rolls are bad for that.
I reckon I reckon it's only fair that we maybe start off the vlogs like, maybe like if we're leaving early in the morning, we'll have a servo brekkie pie, and then rate that on the way.
Yeah, it's not a bad move.
Yeah, I reckon it'll be fucking sweet. I'm excited.
I'm just picturing myself like pull over, and just like putting the fingers down her throat like after the 8th pie.
Shitting yourself on the side of the road. I can't wait to make myself feel so sick and just can't picture another pie. Well, actually, that won't happen to me because I'm having chunky steaks. It'll be unreal. But your mince pie thing, that'll be fucking gross.
Imagine like going to the you have the best pie in the world, but you 10th one, and you go, this is shit. This is fucking rubbish. Like, are we gonna have to chew it and then spit it out?
I reckon we do that. We bring buckets and spit it back in like Boyle does with the pizza tasting. And then rate mouthfeel. All right, that's been episode 13. We really hope you enjoyed, and please tune in next week and make sure to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the fuck you want to view us on. If you want us to get on TikTok, fucking Twitter, the rest of it, make sure you check us out and let us know.
That was a Titancast episode.